Hello and welcome to my garden. Today is another beautiful day and we're going to be pruning roses. We're going to be pruning two types of roses. One's they are shrubs, but there's going to be another type not established but first year roses, and that's going to be their first pruning. And we're going to be pruning climbing rose, young rose as well, but that's going to be the second year. You can see just behind me, so there's no leading stems at the moment, and we're going to be forming them, and I will guide you through this process. Rocky is enjoying each and every second of this sunny weather. And I want to start with this Demonis roses. They are really young. So the first time we will be cutting them back really harshly. They would be like 30 centimeters high, and then I will just leave only 3 to 4 leading stems, and I will be removing all the rest. So I'm cutting back. So now, once everything is cut to the same level, I'm starting to remove all small branches, and I'm going through everything, removing small branches and leaving the biggest ones. And if I don't know which one to choose, maybe for the moment I will leave both of them, but just in a minute. And I'm removing all dead branches as well as any crossing, as any dead or damaged, like there. I see the splitting branch. I will be removing this. And now I need to leave only 3 or 4. It means that I'm going to be eliminating quite a number of branches. And my goal is to create a nice form, nice structure. So these 2 branches, they're too close to each other. It means that I need to remove one, and I will be removing this one because I don't like this branch as well, because it's going back to this pathway, and there's already this branch on this way, this one. So I'm removing this. I'm going down and as you can see, there's a brown part here in the heart of the branch, so that's a good thing that we've removed it. And there's a sign of insect activity. Yeah, I will leave it as it is. So now it's facing the lawn and not facing the pathway, and there's gonna be like an easy access. And now I'm moving to another rose. And this example looks kind of complicated, so I thought that that would be fun to go through with you and to show you in a close-up. So the first thing that you want to do is just to remove all small branches, because you need to see the main structure. So everything that is like this, you see all this 5 branches that are small, but I don't want to keep this whole thing, and I'm removing it. This one as well, and we'll remove it down here, up, and then I go furthermore, and this branch I don't want to keep, so I'm gonna up, removing the whole thing, and then this tiny bit I don't need it. This one I don't know if I don't want. This one is crossing with this one, but there's so much going on this branch that I don't want to keep it all. Removing this one, because if this branch will die back, it means that it's the half of the plant will go away. So I'm leaving this one, but I'm removing this bit that are going this direction, so there would be no competition. And I'm removing this small bit, and this one, and this one's okay. This one I believe I can remove from here, and I'm removing this one just like this. And just to make it cleaner, just to make it nicer, I'm removing this part, and this one goes back. Okay, now the only tricky part that I still have is this 2 branches, and normally I would leave just this one, but I want to keep this one as well, but I'm removing all this small parts, and I'm removing this one and this, the whole thing, and just like this, hop. So it will create growth here. And yeah, that's it. And now I need to clean all this area and just to remove all the cuttings. But actually at this moment you can decide whether or not you want to get more roses from your plants, the same varieties, so you can propagate. So all you need to do is to cut small branches and then to put them into the ground and let them be. And actually I believe that I will start a really fun project today, and I will share with you a little bit later, showing actually the ways how you can propagate your roses. So if you're living in a colder climate, maybe by the time that your weather will allow you to prune your roses, I will be ready to share the results of my small experiment. So keep watching. And this is the end result of pruning of 1-year-old David Austin Desdemona roses. They're not looking too much at the moment, but they're gonna be gorgeous. And I will be sharing them with you during the flowering season. My busy friends, Yay! With the happy faces. Aren't they adorable? Yeah, I see you. Okay, you're not letting me go. Okay, I got it. Oh, thank you. I was clean. And now I will start pruning my climbing rose. And that's Claire Austin by David Austin. It has a beautiful cream, big flowers and really nice rosettes. But right now I just need to get rid of small branches coming from the bottom of the plant. So I'm getting branch, I'm tracing it down and I'm cutting it back there, leaving the biggest, the healthiest and the most vigorous branches for the moment. And we start with weeding. This is a beautiful long branch and it will stay definitely, and it's gonna be one of the leading branches. So I'm gonna fix that and lean it over this direction. I'm using this wire. It comes in different colors, so you can pick. I like this green one, and I'm cutting the small pieces. It's a plastic coverage with the metal wire in the middle. No, I don't have an example, but it's really flexible and easy to do with. This one is a really nice potential leader and it will go in this direction. So I will fix it in 2 levels as well. Then I will be removing all the branches that they're facing towards, because I don't want this foliage. I want to create a nice structure next to this wall. But first, I see another potential leaders, so I will try to trace them back to the ground level and then attach them to this support. And you want to cut back small branches when you identified your leaders. I'm not sure that I will keep all of them, but at least I will take a look at them. Then there's a main leader and there are some side branches like here, and I'm cutting them back, leaving approximately 1 or 2 buds on the branches, and they will create blooms later in the season. And for the young plant, it's absolutely fine if at some point you identified something as a leader, but later on you saw a better option for leading branch and you were just removing and replacing them. It's absolutely fine. And you need to remove all the foliage, all the leaves, absolutely everything, leaving absolutely nothing behind. And then you want to remove them underneath the plant, so it's gonna be really clean and nice, and no bugs can stay there hidden from your side. So now I have this new branches that are really great for being potentially leaders. So I want to bring them into different levels so they would create a horizontal growth that will bloom and create this beautiful climbing rose effect. Okay, now I'm feeling good about this shape, and I will leave the rose as it is. And now it's starting to get the shape and actually be a climbing rose, because last year that was a leader and that was its height, but now it's getting shape. So don't be afraid. It will grow and it's gonna be fabulous. And this is gonna be it for today. As you can see, my roses are pruned back rather harshly, and I'm really happy about it, because with all this spring pruning you need really to give a structure, bone structure of the plant, so it could grow nicely and beautifully perform during the next growing season. So that's really important, not to be afraid and not to leave too much, and to remove all the foliage. All the foliage you need to cut it back, all the buds, everything that you can see. You need to leave only stems, and it's gonna be so beneficial for the health of your plant that you will see the results immediately. During the couple next month, we will see beautiful growth, we will see beautiful foliage, we will see beautiful blooms. They will last longer if there's no insects, if there is no fungus issues. So please remove everything. And yeah, right now it's kind of scary, and in the beginning of this project I had a beautiful shrub. Now it's a kind of empty space, but that's what you want to see in the end of your pruning. Yeah. So thank you very much for staying with me today. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.